The assassination of John F. Kennedy. A nation shattered. On November 22, 1963, the world stood still. In the heart of Dallas, Texas, amid the cheerful crowds lining the streets to catch a glimpse of their beloved president, an event unfolded that would forever change the course of American history. The assassination of John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States, remains one of the most shocking and scrutinized moments in modern times, leaving behind a legacy of unanswered questions, conspiracy theories, and a profound sense of national loss. The fateful day. It was a bright and promising Friday morning as Air Force One touched down at Love Field in Dallas. President John F. Kennedy and First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy stepped off the plane, greeted by an enthusiastic crowd. The young, charismatic president, known for his eloquence and optimism, was in Texas to smooth over political tensions and rally support for his upcoming re-election campaign. At 11:40 a.m., the presidential motorcade began its journey through the streets of Dallas. Thousands gathered, waving American flags and holding signs of support. The mood was festive, and the sun shone brightly as the motorcade made its way toward Dealey Plaza. At precisely 12:30 p.m., as the open-top limousine slowly turned onto Elm Street, gunshots rang out. The first shot struck President Kennedy in the upper back, passing through his throat. A second shot followed almost immediately, fatally striking him in the head. Chaos erupted as Jacqueline Kennedy reached out in shock, trying to aid her husband. Texas Governor John Connally, seated in front of the president, was also hit, but survived the attack. Within moments, the limousine sped toward Parkland Memorial Hospital, where doctors desperately tried to save the president's life. At 1 p.m., John F. Kennedy was pronounced dead. Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson, standing solemnly aboard Air Force One, took the oath of office just hours later, his expression heavy with grief. Jacqueline Kennedy, still in her blood-stained pink suit, stood by his side, embodying a nation's heartbreak. The immediate aftermath news of the assassination spread like wildfire, sending shockwaves across the nation and the world. Television and radio broadcasts interrupted regular programming, with anchormen struggling to contain their emotions as they relayed the grim news. The image of Walter Cronkite removing his glasses and holding back tears remains etched in the collective memory of millions. Shortly after the shooting, law enforcement officers pursued a suspect, Lee Harvey Oswald, a former Marine with alleged ties to communist sympathizers. Oswald was apprehended inside a movie theater in Oak Cliff, a Dallas neighborhood, and charged with the assassination of President Kennedy and the murder of Dallas police officer J.D. Tippit. However, Oswald never stood trial. Just 2 days later, on November 24th, as he was being transferred from police headquarters, nightclub owner Jack Ruby emerged from the crowd and shot Oswald at point-blank range, killing him on live television. The public, already grappling with the enormity of Kennedy's death, now found themselves immersed in further uncertainty and speculation. The Warren Commission and conspiracy theories. In the aftermath of the assassination, President Lyndon B. Johnson established the Warren Commission to investigate the events of November 22nd. After months of testimony and evidence gathering, the commission concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone, firing 3 shots from the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository. The lone gunman theory became the official explanation, but skepticism abounded. Over the decades, numerous conspiracy theories emerged, suggesting that Kennedy's death was the result of a broader plot. Some theorists pointed to the CIA, believing Kennedy's attempts to scale back U.S. involvement in Vietnam and his tensions with intelligence agencies made him a target. Others suspected the Mafia, angered by his administration's crackdown on organized crime. Theories involving the Soviet Union, Cuba, and even elements within the U.S. government have fueled debate and speculation for generations. A particularly enduring theory is the idea of a second shooter, with many believing that the fatal shot came from the infamous grassy knoll rather than the book depository. Witness testimonies, inconsistencies in the official report, and forensic evidence continue to raise questions, keeping the mystery alive in the public consciousness. A legacy of loss and reflection. John F. Kennedy's assassination marked the end of an era of youthful optimism and ushered in a period of uncertainty and introspection for the United States. His vision for a new frontier, which aimed to advance civil rights, space exploration, and international peace, was tragically cut short. The nation mourned collectively, with millions tuning in to watch the state funeral. World leaders gathered in Washington, D.C. to pay their respects, and the image of John F. Kennedy, Jr. saluting his father's casket as it passed by became a poignant symbol of national grief. The eternal flame that burns at his gravesite in Arlington National Cemetery serves as a solemn reminder of his enduring impact. His words, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country," continue to inspire future generations. Cultural impact and enduring fascination. Kennedy's assassination has remained a source of fascination in popular culture, inspiring countless books, films, and documentaries that seek to explore every possible angle of the tragic event. Movies such as Oliver Stone's JFK and numerous investigative reports have attempted to uncover new evidence, leading to a never-ending quest for the truth. The legacy of JFK is not just about his tragic death, but also about the hope and inspiration he instilled in the American people. His speeches, policies, and vision for a better future continue to resonate, and his presidency is often idealized as a time of possibilities and progress. Though the details of his death may forever be shrouded in mystery, John F. Kennedy's legacy remains one of hope, progress, and an unwavering belief in the American dream.